This month, Dolor Factor Live brings you Viewer's Choice, programs that you have asked us to bring to you. Tonight we discuss, why is cheating acceptable for men but not for women? Now, I bet that statement got your attention. In St Lucia, this is a topic that is discussed constantly, and as you sit watching this show, how many of you have asked that very same question, and how many of you know your morals and your actions won't allow you to accept it? Why is cheating acceptable for men but not for women? We're thrashing it out tonight on Dolor Factor Live.
The views expressed in this program are those of the host and guest and in no way represent those of DBS and are not intended to determine decision-making processes. Dolor Factor Live is brought to you compliments of Lime, Organica, AF Valmore, EC Global Insurance, Cars for Rent, Transit TV, Slugel, Carpet Media, Prestige Auto Holdings Limited, Ference Dairy, Star Publishing, Infinity Color Shop, Touch Therapies, and La Mer Spa.
Hello, welcome to Dolor Factor Live. I'm Delia Dolor. Thank you for joining us. I'm so glad to be home. It's a bittersweet feeling, as although I miss St Lucia and Dolor Factor Live, of course, I realized just how much I miss my children and grandchildren in the UK, and it was painful leaving them. Most parents and guardians understand my feelings. You know that no matter how old your children are, they'll always be your babies. I won't miss the cold weather though. Oh my gosh, I was so cold. I was walking around with a portable heater on my feet all day. Thank you to Dr. Al-J. Pierre and Maria Fontanelle, who hosted the show in my absence. And by all accounts, viewers love the topics and their presentation. I'm glad to begin our Viewer's Choice Month with a subject we've discussed on Dolor Factor when it was actually broadcast on RSL 97. In fact, we went live at the NIC Conference Room and at Rituals Coffee House in Rodney Bay, courtesy of Fast Cash last year. We called it Cheating, Why Women Are to Be Blamed. But tonight we're doing it differently. We're addressing it as a specific question that many viewers asked. Why is cheating acceptable for men but not for women? But first, housekeeping. I'm sure you've noticed the decorations behind me. That's because DFL and DBS are celebrating. Last week was DFL's first birthday on DBS, and unfortunately plans had to be cancelled because of my sudden UK trip, but we will make it up to you all, so you can celebrate with us if you like. I must tell you though that I don't believe the birthday person must buy the cake. I think that's absolute rubbish. And so I want to say a huge thank you to Esther Bryce of Tats Cake in Viewfort, who gave us a wonderful cake. Many of you saw it last night on DBS News World, and many people called and said, oh wow, I want some of that cake. And I would like to invite some of our viewers to eat it with us. If you're a Dolor Factor fan, an invitation may be on its way to you. Look at that cake. Oh my gosh, I don't even want to cut it. So if you're not a Dolor Factor fan, you've got until the end of tonight's show to become one. Of course, I'm only going to give it to our fans. So if you want to check our website, dolorfactorlive.com, or call the studio. Also, thank you to the St Lucia Hotel and Tourism Association, St Lucia's Distilleries, and Tapas on the Bay for being part of our birthday. We will celebrate it soon, as Esther's beautiful cake is meant to be enjoyed. Do you like my outfit? I'm sure you saw it as soon as the cameras came on. It was designed and made by Kim Shalry, a Dolor Factor fan. And here, look at this. She even made me a really lovely flower. Look at that. Look, amazing. And if you actually want to see pictures of the whole outfit, it's actually on our website. Okay, now I'll be kitted out by Dolor Factor fans who made me exclusive outfits for the rest of October. That's just wonderful. So you'll be seeing some of our viewers' talents. Now I love this suit. The fabric is from you know where, of course, AF Valmore. What we did is we all met, we chose our fabric and our designs, and it's just been so much fun. I'm truly excited. And you can see more of Kim's creations on our website, dolorfactorlive.com, and her contact details are there too, in case you want your own je ne Creole outfit or otherwise. So for October, I'll be wearing clothes by Kimberly Shalry, Yolande Mathran, and Janelle Francois. But for tonight, Thank you so much, Kim. This week's Dolor Factor fan is Julia Griffith. Now, you can learn more about Julia and why she is a Dolor Factor fan on dolorfactorlive.com. Thank you, Julia. I'd also like to welcome our newest company friend, Cecilia's Institute. Cecilia gave me this lovely hairstyle tonight, and she works really fast. Yes, it is my own hair, okay? She did, I mean, when we started, it was straight, and she just curled it up, and it's really lovely. And she's based in a beautiful, comfortable salon in Masad. And I was just so much at home there. But her website tells the story of her love of cosmetology and hair design. So visit ceciliasinstitute.com for more details. And we had great chat as well. Lastly, there's a chance to win something from 7 of our sponsors this month. I'll tell you more when we're saying goodbye. But now to tonight's show. Why is cheating acceptable for men but not for women? Cheating is normally defined as a person who is married conducting an intimate relationship with someone other than their spouse. Historically, adultery has been considered to be a serious offense by many cultures. Even in jurisdictions where adultery is not in itself a criminal offense, it may still have legal and social consequences, particularly in divorce cases, and many times the grounds for separation is infidelity by the man. Why? Our guests tonight are known for their words of advice, for their loving relationship, and for a genuine care of helping couples finding peace and happiness as individuals and as part of their relationships. I'd like to welcome husband and wife Rose and Mike Overty to the DFL set. Welcome, welcome, welcome. First time for you, Mike.
Actually, first time on the Dolor Factor. Definitely.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you.
It's a pleasure to be here.
And Rose, we've done this before,
yes,
haven't we?
We were at Rodney Bay when we did it, but not on television.
Yes.
It was radio.
That's right.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and we had great fun there.
It was nice.
Oh my gosh.
It was great,
So
yes.
thank you for coming back. You
Most welcome.
you were just so amazing then. So obviously we had to have you here. And of course we're talking about, men's infidelity, and Mike, you had to be part of that, because I know you talk a lot, don't talk a lot, but you help people, and you have a very kind of good understanding as to why this happens.
Even before we came, I said to Mike, I think this is your topic for tonight. I'm just there to help, but I think it's your topic for tonight.
Good.
I was just thinking, I hope nobody asks me the question, have you stopped cheating on your wife?
That was a moment. Oh no.
I say no, I'm damned.
Well,
I gotta watch it, Mike.
Well, I know we're going to have fun tonight, because we're going to talk about some really lovely things before we even start talking about our cheating. Of course, Farron's ice cream. As soon as I said Farron's.
Oh yes.
Yes.
My face lit up, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, I love Farron's ice cream. I always say that's my favorite ice cream, and no matter where I go, whatever ice cream I taste, I go right back to Farron's.
The flavor?
Yeah. Oh, pistachio.
Yeah.
I love pistachio. Yes.
Yeah.
You too.
You too, Mike?
I love pistachio also.
I love pistachio.
It's a lovely one. Great.
Yes.
One of my favorites too. But viewers, you always expect that we're going to do our 2 in a row tonight. But you know what? I'm actually going to do something a little bit different tonight, because I'm sure a lot of people who are familiar with a program called Mr. and Mrs. It's a popular UK TV show. And what I did was, before the program, I asked Rose 3 questions about her husband. And Mike, she didn't know. So this is the first time he's hearing this. I took Rose outside, pretended that we were doing something, and I asked her some questions about Mike. Now what Mike has to do, he has to answer them correctly. Okay, are you ready, Mike?
Ready? Fire away.
Okay, I asked Rose, what is your favorite genre of music? Now, don't say, you have to choose out of these 3. Is it calypso, jazz, or gospel? What did Rose say?
Of the 3 in particular,
you have to choose
of those 3?
Yes.
I would say calypso.
Not a good start. Okay. Question number 2. What are you most likely to disagree on? Is it going to be money, your priorities, or you hardly disagree?
I would say we hardly disagree.
Okay. Okay, we got that. And the last one, you've got to get this one right, okay? Okay.
That's 2 out of 3.
What would you prefer to do during your leisure time? Read, sleep, or go out?
I would say read.
Okay. So you got 2 right. But I don't know why you had to think about it, because Rose straight away, she said, oh, read.
Read, oh yes.
Straight away.
Yes, read.
Oh yes, read.
Oh,
yes.
great
Yeah.
stuff.
Oh yes.
Well,
All his life he's been reading.
Yeah, no, 2 out of 3 isn't too bad, because Rose did say it's going to be between those 2, remember?
Yeah, I said calypso or jazz.
Yes, and I said,
Yes.
no, I want one answer, so I kind of forced her to say it. So the first thing that came to her head, that's what she said.
Jazz, yes.
Good.
Well, I
Wow,
thought it was because, you know, I have been singing calypsos, you know,
yes,
some
yes.
time.
Yeah, but I know that you would prefer jazz to calypso.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, well,
Yes.
as we go to the break, here is our giveaway tonight. Name the country of my birth and the country I call home. Here's a hint for you, they're 2 different countries. So name the country of my birth and the country that I call home. They're 2 different countries. And you know what you're going to win? You're going to win a lovely goodie bag from my trip in the UK. Now you can see this is UK. Come on, you must know this is the UK. But inside that are some favorite things that I like from the UK that, although, you know, as much, I love St Lucia to pieces, everybody knows that, but certain things have just got to be British for me. So some of the treats are inside here. All right, so that's what you win for that. Also, name the lady or company that provided DFL's first birthday cake. And I said it earlier, and here's a hint. You go on to our Facebook or website, you may get something there, all right? So name the lady or the company that she owes that provided DFL's first birthday cake. And if you win, you and a friend will have some birthday cake with us. I'll even give you a big slice. So you can find the questions now on dolorfactorlive.com and Facebook, Dolor Factor Live TV show. After the break, we're going to go straight for it. Why is it more acceptable for men to be unfaithful? We'll be right back.